Fellow Nigerians, do some of these politicians actually think they are fooling us, or are they just fooling themselves? Now, this was the youngest serving senator ever who was recently removed from power. And I want you to note that this was the same man that was accused in 2019 of walking into a sex toy shop with 3 random ladies, and none of these ladies was identified to be his wife or his relatives. Now, what is a senator doing in a sex toy shop with 3 ladies? Is that what his constituency voted him into power to do? And I want you to listen to this interview so that we will tell who is fooling who.
Let me say this on a live national television. I am poorer, much poorer as a man when I became a politician than I was before I became a politician.
Why didn't you resign?
That was a very beautiful question the host of that show asked him. Why didn't he resign? Now, who is fooling who? If you were richer as an ordinary man, as a businessman before you became a politician, if politics is making you poor, why don't you simply resign and go back to being a businessman? This is a very simple mathematics.
Go back to your business.
Because I enjoy serving the people.
You could still serve.
You enjoy serving the people. You can still serve the people as a businessman that is doing well for himself and do well for your people. Since politics is not paying, you can go back to your business. That will enable you to help your people more.
Have them with your company.
But now, yes, that is the point, because you will get somebody in that may not be as passionate as I am. Now, let me say this today.
Now we need to define what passionate means in this context, because probably what this man is passionate about is the payments they make to senators, the money they give them to help their constituency, which he has said that he uses to help the people individually instead of developing the whole of his constituency.
And go to my village and check this. As a senator, I live in a room and parlor.
Please tell me, how can a senator of a country say that he lives in a room and parlor? What kind of thing is this? If one of his luxurious cars can build a mansion, why is he lying to us, to our faces?
In my village, I never built a house. In my hometown, my local government headquarters, I don't have a house. I live in my friend's house.
What are we talking about here? If a senator doesn't have a house and he's squatting in his friend's house, that means the senator doesn't have a difference with the ordinary people. If the senator is a beggar and the ordinary people are also begging, then what is the use of having him as a senator? I think the best thing is for him to get out of that place, to allow a more competent person to go and work there so that the country can move forward. Because we can't have beggars and leaders and still have beggars as the subjects.
My friend lecturer gave me a house. I live in it. In my state capital, Yola, I don't have a house.
You are exceptional.
Now,
just imagine this level of entitlement and delusion. He believes Nigeria is meant for him to govern. He believes he is the only one that knows the problem of Nigeria, and that is the entitlement mentality of almost all the remaining politicians. They claim to know the problem, but once you give the power to them and tell them to solve the problem, they become clueless automatically. It's almost like they know what they are doing. They are there for self-interest. They are there to serve themselves, not the people. And his delusion is making him think he's serving the people. I wish people will wake up from this slumber and start voting people based on their incompetency and competence instead of their racial background or their religious background. Thank you very much.